Hello and welcome to Java with Jim. I'm Jim Reese, Director of Business Development at Offit Kurman, joined here today with Karen Falkler, owner of Falkler Wellness and Advisory. Hello, Karen. How are you?
I'm great. How are you doing today, Jim?
Good. I see you got some of the tools of your trade in the background there. So you walk the walk and talk the talk, right?
I certainly do my level best.
Okay, good. All right, well, let's jump in here. Tell us about Falkler Wellness and Advisory. What do you do there, and how are you different from other businesses in your vertical?
So, Jim, I started my company because I took a look around and I thought, oh my gosh, we are not well. So my background is in psychology, physical therapy, and corporate leadership development. And as I was looking around last year, I thought, my gosh, we're stressed out, we're burned out, and this is influencing our personal and professional trajectory and ability to really succeed. So I started my company and I love what I get to do every single day. I feel so blessed to be here.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, we're stressed out, we're burned out. We've read. You could read every day. That the most popular response to "How are you?" is so busy," as if that's a badge of honor or something. So when it comes to your wellness and advisory company, what are you most proud of?
My clients. I am so proud of how my clients are reframing their perspective on wellness and how that's influencing, what's happening at work, but then also how they are at home, because it's not, we can't take sometimes work to home and sometimes we don't want to take home to work, but it's life. And the way that we show up everywhere, it influences just all the conversations that we have. It influences our ability to communicate. It influences the dollars that we spend individually as well as organizationally. And with my clients, I look at just how they handle stress, how they respond to life, and just their overall mindset. And just it's like they've come kind of up out of the weeds, some of them, and they're just able to think more clearly and respond differently to things. So it's fun.
That's always good to have a focus on your clients, right? Um, so, a lot of talk about the economy, and, we all know what's going on. We don't need to go through that. But what do the next 6 months look like for you and Falkler Wellness Advisory? And is your business impacted by the economy, or do you think it will be in the next 6 months?
So I think that the work that I do it's very important right now because I think that executive coaching, it's something that people don't really talk about a lot of times because it's almost like asking for help sometimes. You're saying like, I don't know the answer. But executive coaching is a lot of times just providing an objective perspective, a kind of a unique set of eyes and way to look at a situation. Yesterday morning, I was having a great conversation with someone who was talking about retaining employees. And they said, my gosh, like talent is just, it's such a crazy market right now. And I said, well, let's think about it this way. Let's think about the proactive way that we can look at how we're retaining talent and developing talent. How are we professionally developing people? How are we supporting them and their stress levels as they're looking at their bank accounts and thinking about their families? And so for my business, I'm doing a lot of coaching, but then also just kind of consulting in and around wellness and how that's affecting the tone of the organization and the ability to attract and retain talent.
Karen, there's a lot of talk about mental health when it comes to wellness. Do you touch the mental health area, or are you all about physical health? And if so, I would imagine there's certainly an intersection between physical health and mental health. Can you talk about that for a minute?
All connected. It is all connected. The way that we are physically affects our sleep habits. It affects our GI system. Our body mechanics influence our ability to literally show up for work. Our posture influences if we're going to get sick, how long we stay sick. And the way that our GI system, operates, if we're, sitting at our desk all day, all slumped down, our GI system isn't going to work as well. And we rely on our GI system to influence the chemicals in our body. So the way I look at it is our personal health and our professional health are all tied together. And the mental health, if we are more physically active, we don't always respond from that place of fight or flight. And so it's when we become more physically active, when we train ourselves to get out and move more, when we stand up from our desk and we go outside during the day more and get the fresh air, our mental health tends to improve. And when we grow ourselves personally and professionally and enhance our individual ability to communicate and honor our needs, I think that also helps with our mental health as well. So the work that I do, it's kind of, we don't provide any specific medical advice here, but for sure, we talk about what's happening. We talk about asking for help. We talk about, just how people really are, like when you say, how are you? A lot of times it's, I'm fine. Well, it's okay not to be fine, but a lot of times you have to have a safe space to really talk about what's really going on and how can we really find a resolution to this situation.
Absolutely. So Karen, here's the fun question. What do most people watching this not know about Karen Falkler?
All right. So I believe in miracles. I've seen many. I play the violin. And I lost my parents. I lost my parents at 62 and 64 years old. And that's a really big part of the reason why I'm here, is because I genuinely want to create a healthier tomorrow for individuals and for organizations. And when we create that healthier change and that positive momentum, not only does it influence, the individual and the organization, but it also helps to create a healthier tomorrow for our kids. And so that's really why I'm here.
Well, thank you for sharing all that with us. We certainly appreciate it. And I know I'll be seeing you soon out there and about at a networking event or somewhere. And look forward to chatting with you further.
Thank you very much for having me. I greatly appreciate all you do. Thanks, Jim.
All right. Thanks, Karen. See ya. Bye.